got your own audience. Your own audience will sit with you. And I did agree with something that one of them said yesterday. I was watching them in the battles. People just need to keep their own audience. If they've got such a problem with other people having their people, you can't stop him.
Yeah.
You can't stop your people from going anywhere.
People watch who they want to watch. And I've always said to them, listen, as long as you don't comment, if you're going to comment something horrible about me, obviously you're going to get blocked, right? But however, you can go where you want. Yeah, of course.
I just think, the debates were amazing. And I think you standing on your own, you can have friendships on you. So like if Zach does something wrong, you're not going to go as hard as Zach as you normally would. Say like me, for example.
Yeah.
So you can keep that element of friendship while still standing alone.
Yeah.
Your worst mistake for the past couple of weeks, and I'm sorry, and I'll tell you again, is being involved in a friendship group. You don't need one.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't need one at all.
Don't get me wrong, I was benefiting myself, battles and
But who benefited the most, truthfully?
Levi.
Yeah, and it's not just that. All of them did. You've given EQ a closer friendship with a bunch of people that will do anything in a drop of a hat for her. And that's what you've allowed them to do. But don't forget, right? EQ said last night, I picked her up from 800 views. No, you didn't. It's just Angela pissed off my audience. Angela pissed off Reds. Angela pissed off Luke's, all because of the mouth that you gave her. She told you, you can say what you want and do what you want, and I'll stick by your side. And the truth is, she didn't. She laughed at you. She was eating you from the inside. All of them were.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you can get it back. As I said, do what you do best. Absolutely.
I know, I've already got it back, to be fair, you know what I mean? I do. People keep saying, you've fallen off. I haven't fallen off. I never fell off in the first place, it's just because I've got so many accounts and I get banned. So you'll see me like this is a backup account now. Do you know what I mean? Because my permanent one's been banned again, the boxers. So that's what it is. I can't hold my account. And that's the problem.
I think that's mostly because of your boxes. I don't think it's genuinely you.
Yeah. No, it is the boxes. Yeah.
But as I said,
that's the problem with debates. Don't you think? Is people coming into my debates that have been heated and me losing the boxes, and that's why it's hard to do debates on here.
Oh, but come on, you're the only one that can control the boxes half the time. So tell them, my account, back off. Otherwise, you get kicked out. I'm not telling you what to do. You know exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Anyway, start triggering the app. I think Dave wants you. How two-faced is Corey? So two-faced, Mags. I slept with your dad last night, by the way, Mags. Great experience.
You know what? I just don't want to argue everyone. Do you know what I mean? I just want to, a peaceful life. Do my FYP, do my debates. I just don't want to argue with everybody. Do you know what I mean?
I just love the way, right, that you got SB and all the rest of them, literally saying, without us, she's nothing. Like, are you mental?
Really? Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And I was
she was on 500, 600 views, even with EQ. She went up to 1.1k because Levi, now I understand, see it now, was always advertising her in front of the cult. Do you know what I mean? That's Sophie's live at 8, or you know what I mean? Now I understand what they were doing. I didn't see it at the beginning. She
needs to remember where I picked her up from. I picked her up from 30, 40 views, and I was pushing my audience to her.
Yeah.
Corey is your issue. Who reported you to HMRC? I did, Biggie. It didn't work.
You know what? Someone has put in the comments, I can't believe you turned on Levi. But the thing is, Levi and Sophie and Pockers decided to request me 2 days ago, right? When I wasn't in a good place. Listen, I'm not using that as an excuse or want sympathy, but I wasn't in a good place. And they decided to request me as a dear to make out that they forgive me or something like that. And I'm just thinking, well, that wasn't a friend, was it? You know what I mean? A friend wouldn't drag someone when they're feeling a certain way. They'd give it a day or two. Did you see that? Yeah, exactly. And they'll just take in the mick. How is that a friend then? You know what I mean?
But you always told me on you nobody's your friend.
No one's your friend, no. But I'm just saying people.
You also told me that the people that we don't like, we shouldn't speak about. So why are you speaking about them? Fuck them.
Yeah.
They need you more than you need them. How long have you been on this app?
No, a long time. Oh, and it's only because people...
How many years?
4.
Exactly. And how many years has SB been on you?
I won't have a clue.
Exactly. Barely a fucking year.
Yeah.
Stop allowing people to ride off your coattails.
Yeah.
And you can say what you damn well please about me, right? I've got the audience and I've held them, and now I've got a great team. She can't hold her audience without people telling their audience to go there. She can't hold it on her own. So she'll lose out. Levi will lose out. The only one who holds audiences is me, you, Red, Luke, EQ even, Zach.
Yeah.
Don't let the little ones, like, who the fuck is Pockers? The guy looks like a pedlo. Sorry, I said it. I called a spade a spade. Sophie Bailey, she's a whore. Who really cares? Levi, fat cunt. Nobody cares.
Yeah, I don't mind Pockers. I don't really speak to him.
Oh, no, that guy's hiding stuff, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Yeah. I reckon I've seen him somewhere before.
On Crime Watch.
yeah, something like that.
Or on the register.
That's why I had to get such a big telly downstairs, see, Ange. It's a 75-inch telly, and I could only still fit in his head. It was wild.
Yeah. So, yeah, Zach, I think with Zach, though, he doesn't really do always... His problem...
Zach's Zach. He hasn't got a bad bone in his body.
No, but the thing with Zach, he don't keep it to TikTok, and people love talking about TikTok. He talks about conspiracy theories, and I don't think that's a popular choice to be talking on. And I think that's... But he still gets the numbers, don't get me wrong, he still gets the numbers, but he would get more if he's just kept it to TikTok.
But again, with Zach, right, he does what his audience wants. So what he does is he does best and he delegates the rest. He don't need to get into drama necessarily because a bunch of people will go and do the drama for him. There's way too many FYPs. There's way too many egotistical, narcissistic maniacs on you. And the other thing, Rickster and fucking Talia. Since when do you need them? We stuck up for Angie. Angie don't need you sticking up for her, you fucking narc.
Did he say that?
Yes.
I don't know.
He said last night, we were sticking up for Angie. I stuck up for Angie the other day. We don't need her in the Rat Pack. We kick her out. Wigster, nobody needs you, you fucking idiot.
You know, the thing that is so cool, we've never been in the Rat Pack. We're the cult.
You're such a liar. You've done my head in when you've been hanging around with them.
Yeah, but I've been winding people up, thinking, we're in the Rat Pack.
But shut up, you fat bitch. Right, I'm going to go now before I end up getting banned. And I don't want to ban your boxes. But as I said, please... do what you do best. Delegate the rest. Go back to your old ways. You don't need anybody else. Kane Jones, I'm very sorry that I wouldn't pay £100 when you tried to booyaka me, darling, all right? But as I said, just do what you do best and delegate the rest. I wish you the best of luck.
It feels like I'm going to war.
No, you don't need to go to war. Just remember,
the way
what you said to me in your own words, you are not friends with anyone. And if you don't like them, don't talk about them. Otherwise, you're giving them a platform. So you do what you told me.
And that's something I've always said to people. Why are you talking about this person?
Remember what you said? Kane Jones, I've literally showed messages to my live yesterday of you trying to message me all the time, bro. I'm not interested in your fucking gay ass. Do you understand? Fucking weirdo. All right, I'm going. Goodbye, Angela.
Bye. I agree, Angie. Yeah, exactly, Tez. I just, I want a peaceful life. It's an app at the end of the day, Yeah, I like that, Corey, as well. Absolutely. People can jump in the boxes if you want, guys. I'm going to start my FYP at 12. It's draining. Yeah, it is absolutely draining. I still have my opinions. If someone says or something on me, I'm going to have my opinion. Why, who wouldn't? But I don't know with the Rickster, because he had a lot to say about me last night. I've got the videos. I don't know what he said, though, to be fair. So I'm not going to have an opinion on it until I hear it. Because I've never really had a problem with him, to be fair. How did you get with the doctors? They're referring me, yeah. So I'm just waiting to hear back from the mental health. Hey, Chelsea. He was, what was he? I had a nice sleep, JJ, last night, yeah. Oh, hey, Kiri, you alright? I don't know why, stay away from me, Q. You know what, I don't know why Rickster was saying what you were saying, to be fair. Because I always supported him. I've never had really a bad... Well, in the past, yeah, but I've never really said anything bad about him. So... Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for the gift card. Whoever goes with it, yeah. Yeah, crazy. YKH, I don't have friends with anybody on the app. It's an app at the end of the day, isn't it? I've got some tea on here. What's your tea? Are you in the box? I thought I saw you in the box. And yeah, exactly, Indigo. Thank you guys for the gifts. Fairy Lion, you can't run with something such a serious accusation like that. That's crazy. Not without receipts anyway. Huh? Yeah, I'll get my other account back at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock I think today. Look up online, then who? Let me have a look. What am I looking at? Exactly, hobby. Should we do the FYP early, guys? What do you reckon? Instead of 12 o'clock? Then I can have a little break. How many views? We've got 2.3k. So we do it now then, the FYP. Yeah, should we do it now? Okay, might as well. Right. Okay, let's get to the videos. My filter keeps slipping. Sorry to trigger you all. Right. And we've got a few videos today. Wow. I want to play the dog, like the little dog videos first, the happy videos. He's saying let's beat her on Popular. He's a sad man. You know, at the end of the day, he's competing. It's not me. So there you go. Oh, Siobhan, thank you. What's that, Rocket? Thank you so much. I've seen that gift before. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm feeling okay today. I'll get there. Right. Where are we? Oh. I feel like I haven't done the FYP for a long time. Which way does this go? That way. Let's put it up a bit. Right. You have the same dog. Oh, where's the dog one's gone? Thank you, Chiffon. Where's the dog one? Oh, here it is. Alright. Okay. Alexa, play the FYP. No, Alexa. Oh, for God's sake. Alexa. Oh, she's not working today. Oh, she's warming up. How's Babalusha is fine. She's a bit scared of that cat next door, that grey one. Is that too big, that box? Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you, Denny. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you, Minnie Mac. There's a few snakes in here. And here? Oh, I don't know if I can be. Who are the snakes? Name and shame. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Sir Jojo. Hey, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a poll. Where is my poll? Okay, my eyes are watering. One sec, guys. Alright, should we get on with it then? Alexa, play the FYP. Actually, can we get to 100k, guys, and we'll start the FYP? Yeah, let's
Here's FYP by Nems on
Alexa,
Amazon
stop.
Music.
Let's tap the screen, guys, and get to 100k, guys. Thank you, everyone, for the gifts. 100k, and then we will start the FYP. Morning, Denise. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Right, 100k likes, guys, and we will start the FYP. Let's go. We're going to start with a nice, funny video. Mum? I've already eaten. I was going to say she wants food, but I've already eaten. Just remember. I think she's going to go out anyway. Right. What we are? We're at 82k, guys. Everyone tap, 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 tap. Thank you, Pat. Oh, thank you so much. That's a nice little butterfly. Do you remember what you said about your dog? No. What did I say about my dog? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, JJ. What did I say? Set popular gifts. I don't think you can get popular gifts on here, to be fair, can you? Yeah. Can I have a look? I don't think you can. What about a heart balloon? I don't think you can set popular gifts on here, can you? You can't set, yeah. I don't usually set goals, to be fair. Thank you, JJ. TikTok crowns. Is that popular? Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you, guys. Morning, JJ. We're going to start. Oh, we've got 107k, guys. Thank you, everyone, for the gifts. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, everybody. Right, should we get on with the FYP? Let's go. And guys, remember, we're not in competition with anybody, okay? All right. Right, Alexa, play the FYP.
FYP by Nems on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay, Alexa, play the... I forgot the tune. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Judy. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune. Thank you.
BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. I've just seen a comment. I have to watch this because Miss Red's on. Miss Red isn't on. Oh, don't worry about that. Let me block you. Can we block that person, please? I think they've already been blocked. You don't have to watch this at all. I'll do you a favour. Okay, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Cult FYP, the best community on TikTok, the only cult on TikTok. If you are triggered or affected in any way, please do leave the live. We don't do trauma dumping. Well, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. However, guys, not today. We'll have no trauma dumping unless it's me. All right, let's get started with the FYP. Let's just get on with it. So let's play a nice video, guys. Oh.
Go to the doctor.
Thank you, the husband.
Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, don't cry. You're fine. High five. Too slow. Dodo, money? No.
Hi, baby. I love you.
I love you.
Especially in a relationship. That's why I trust you, honey.
No one can connect you with
You want that? Too bad. You don't want to use that.
I'll be right back. Move your nose.
I love those videos. Oh, cute. I should get a dog, but I don't know. Right, should we get straight into the drama, guys? See what's been happening on TikTok. Now, I haven't seen these videos, guys, but let's see what is going on. Right, who are we going to play next? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's talk about Canadian Angie. Canadian Angie reacts to the evil one's rant on her. Is that playing?
Ricochet, you're muted.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
Like it's gospel too, she does.
Some bullshit. Go on, sorry. Lost her there. So I don't know what that hack's talking about. But my disappointment, I think, mostly was into Lucid allowing the fucking hate live. I mean, show
You tried to cancel Duluth for 2 weeks and held a 2-week-long hate live on a Canadian Angie.
So hold on, I'll say it again. Oh, she played her bell. I can't take this woman
You
seriously.
know what? I'm so confused with Canadian Angie. I think she does everything I think she rage baits. Yeah. I think, you know, she does everything for the FYP, for the views and all of that kind of thing. Because she goes at everybody, every single person. I don't understand the situation between her and Corey when, you know, she was saying to me he's a bully and don't put him on my platform. She's never going to box him again. And then we find out that they're friends off TikTok and she's been talking to him all this time. So I just find it very confusing. You know, she says she's not a friend with him on TikTok, but she's off TikTok friends with him. Do you know what I mean? I think she just contradicts herself all the time. I don't think she cares about, you know, who she drags on this app. She does it all for views and she's quite happy to put her biggest hater in the box. But yeah, it has a go at other people for doing the exact same thing. Like when I had, I think, Pearl in my comments and Toxic Dan. You know, she did not like that, but yet, there you go, the exact same day she's got Corey in the box. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't care. I'm just saying as to her what she was saying, that he's this, he's the devil. That's what she was saying about him. But it doesn't make sense. If he's the devil, why are you talking to him off TikTok? So I'm very, very confused with this woman.
I already said what happened when Delusa was in the box with the pineapple shit. So she gave as good as she got. She started it. And then we just went back and forth. And yeah, that's it. End of. Finished. So when you want to sit there, you're like Luke now, EQ, because Luke said the same thing. You went after her for 2 weeks. You almost destroyed her platform. You did this and you did that. She was coming after me worse. She doxed Alex to fucking...
The thing is, you know, I had someone that I think put a number out there, but that wasn't the correct phone number, and you know that, and I know that, Canadian Angie. So no one doxed any information of you. And then when someone came up in my platform, I put randoms in my box. They had her address on his profile. I don't look at people's photos or anything like that, so I wasn't aware of that until Ziana said, "Oh my God, they've got so and so's address up there." So and he got kicked out straight away. You know, but what she did is decided to drag me for 2 weeks and said that I was a part of this PLM group, which I never have been, was never part of. And I think to me, going as low as getting someone like that, being in contact with someone like that to try and remove someone off the app is very strange. Because, you know, listen, I'm not going to speak too much on it. We all know the things that has come out of his mouth.
Freak was in her life. Doxed some fucking number from Texas. Address got put in your box. You didn't do anything. I think we could probably find that one too, where you said, "Oh, it's a landline, guys. So don't come after me that I went after her for 2 weeks. You're coming after me. I'm coming after you." That's simple. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, and then she did that AI. I think, you know, there's just a line you don't cross, and I think she's crossed every line, you know. And when I did that AI on her, she didn't like it. Oh, that's her mind. She's got a sick mind. But however, you did put a lot in there, including my father. So I've always said, if you're going to come for my father, then, you know, I'm going to go really low. So yeah.
You come after me, I'm coming after you.
Thank you, Alice.
2 weeks.
I think also with Canadian Angie, she's safe, and she feels safe to have the opinion she has because she's in Canada.
Years away, you camped her, you told nobody to watch her, you affected her mental health, you did the most.
Oh, go away.
Woman.
He sat in her live and said, "I deserve the stalker outside my house. I made it up. Wasn't real. Big up fucking that freak's name." And stop it. Stop it. Come on.
Big him up. I'll say it again. I mean, we did do a lot, you know, CA, and now you're going for someone else now, and she gets fixed. Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gossip Page. Thank you, everyone. I think she gets so fixated on people, and she drags them for days, weeks sometimes. It's very bizarre. But I do think with Canadian Angie, she just wants the she needs the content, the views. You know, for her it's just FYP. But I've never seen this woman laugh. Never seen her laugh. She's always angry.
stop it. You're like Luke now, because Luke does the same. You went after Delusive for 2 weeks. Yep, just out of the blue, boom, said today I wake up, I'm going after Delusive. She's my target for the next 2 weeks. Sorry, that's not me.
Who's DD?
But you come after me, I'm coming after you.
CA Docs DD. Who's DD?
If I feel like it. Depends who it is. But I'm not going to let someone fucking chat shit about me, tell me who to have in my boxes, blah, blah, blah. I'm going right back at you.
Oh, did she?
After all, it's an app, no? Exactly. What about my mental health?
I think people just need to stop doxing, full stop, because that's crossing the line now, isn't it? You know, I think, you know, if you want to play the game and, you know, and do FYP, I think when you take it off TikTok, you know, it's crossing the line. People just need to stop doing it.
Excuse me? Sorry, Rich.
And then you're sitting there going, I'm so disappointed and delusive. You tried to cancel it a few weeks ago.
I can't cancel anything.
Hate live after hate live after hate live day.
First of all, she did this exact same thing day in and day out, and she stays on live way more than I do, and she did the same thing. So, yeah, no, I can't cancel anyone. Remember?
No, I didn't. Just because your number, which isn't your number, was doxed on my platform, that was it. You went at me for weeks. That was crazy, and you got a guy involved that said the most disgusting things on children. Thank you. So, yeah, so that's how low you went, and this is what people are forgetting, the things that this guy has said about children, all right? And you, for you to, you know, because you wanted to cancel me, so you'd get someone as that on your platform. It's weird.
You can only cancel yourself. You said that, EQ, right? Remember, no one can cancel anyone. You can only cancel yourself. So I wasn't canceling anyone. She started it. She kept coming at me. Then there was an apology made. Then she kept going. And then I went back. I would be a fucking, I don't know, a wimp.
Yeah, but you made it up, though. You know, what you said is I was part of a PLM group, knowing I wasn't. So you set me up. And we all know what setups can do to people on this on TikTok. So I just thought that was just low. If you want to come at me with facts. But there was no facts there. You associated with a man that has said the most disgusting things about children.
You're going to come after me. I'm coming after you. Sorry.
What's the noise? I think it's a car.
After day. Morning, noon and night.
I don't stay on TikTok morning, noon, and night. I come on at night, so that's a lie, EQ. She's
and afternoon. She comes on in the afternoon as well.
Staying awake till 3-4 in the morning, Cam, too, and so she couldn't keep her eyes up.
I know, but see, they're selective. Luke's the same. Luke will say, you went after Delusive for 2 weeks, and this is another thing that pisses me off. If you're gonna say a fucking story,
so did
if someone's going after someone, there's gotta be a reason, right? That's just logical thinking. So find out what she did or the other person did before you shoot off your mouth. Because now you look like a complete fucking idiot. You look like an idiot. You can't say, oh, you went after this person.
Thank you.
I'm not going after anyone unless you do something to me that affects me. Then yeah, I'm coming after you. I'm going to pull up screen recordings. I'm going to fucking do that. Just like anyone else would. Don't all come at me because you guys all do the same fucking thing. But if I do it, it's the end of the world. Is it because I don't have a British accent? Is it because are you guys like fucking don't like people from other countries? I don't get it. Don't know. Why sublive? There's no sublive.
You wouldn't be able to comment you wouldn't be able to be in here if it was the sublive.
So I don't know how you sit there in some type of superiority as if, how dare they speak to somebody that I don't like because we bow down to you.
No. You're changing the story again. I don't care that Pearl can come into my box. I would hash it out with Pearl. I don't care. My problem was I didn't get a chance to say anything to fucking Pearl. She just let Pearl go on. That's it. And when I say I'm done with it, I'm done with that situation. That's it. Like, what the hell? EQ.
No. So, how were you disappointed and delusive when you tried to cancel the woman only a few weeks ago?
A Pearl as well, going off. Didn't mute her, didn't give me a chance to say anything. Like I said, I'm not standing by any of them anymore. So if you guys...
But you don't stand by us anyway. Make I've never stood with these people anyway. You just said in this sentence before this one, I've never really stood with EQ anyway. So how are you not standing with us when you don't stand with us? Make your mind up.
I don't stand with anyone. Like I said, I either like you or I don't. And the only people...
I think CA is the worst, I think, on this app. Because she'll be friends with you one day and the next day she'll be dragging you all over this app. You know, she would say, like, the thing with Corey, don't ever put Corey in your box. He's the biggest bully. I'm done with him. I'm not putting him in my box. And then we find out that they're talking off TikTok. Yet she's calling him all these names and the devil. It's just very bizarre friendships that people have on here. Because I don't think I'd treat my friend like that. I don't think I'd call my friend a bully. Because if I ever thought she was a bully, I probably wouldn't be friends with that person.
I have my hate list, which is about 5-6 people. Then I have my people I don't like because I think they're just
you never know where to stand.
Where you stand terrible things that I can't stand by. And then there's the people that I like, that I have empathy for, that I feel sorry for, that I think have been...
You know what? I think everybody flip-flops on here. Everybody. I think, like I said before, my problem, and it's a huge flaw of mine, is that I do make friends with people because I do have empathy, right? If someone is nice to me, I'm going to be nice to them regardless of what they've done to me in the past. That is me. Yeah, that is a problem that I have. I wish I wasn't like that and stood on business and said, no, you've done this and that to me, so off you pop, you know?
Shit. One of them happens to be delusive. EQ can fucking stand her own fucking ground. Well, you're going to hear her yell in about fucking a minute. But that's it. That's how I work. I'm on my own. I don't care. And whoever, again, I choose to talk to off the app is my business. Nobody else's. And I do talk to Corey off the app. Corey's a different person off the app. I don't fucking tell me what to do.
But how can you talk to somebody off the app that you're now saying on the app is a bully and is the devil? I mean, I certainly wouldn't be talking to someone that is calling me that. So I think your relationship that you have with Corey is very strange, in my opinion. You know, I've got friends that I speak to off here. The day I call them a bully is the day I stop speaking to them. It's very, very strange.
You're muted, Ricochet. We don't want to miss the rant.
It's my chat.
We don't want to miss the rant. You're muted. Sorry.
And another thing is the way she speaks to Ricochet. And this is not me going in on CA. Well, I suppose I am going in on her. But, you know, listen to the way she speaks to him. This poor guy hardly speaks. He's playing videos for her. He's not getting paid for it. You know, she's getting the gifts. He's playing the videos. You know? And I'm like... Sometimes when I hear her speak to him like rubbish, and I think he needs to kind of put his foot down and say, listen, love, you know, I'm helping you. I'm not getting paid for this. You're getting the gifts. You know, have a little bit of respect for me. You know what I mean?
And I start going off, delusive. You've seen
Has anyone else seen that?
She did a lot more. She could say after, I felt bad. No, you didn't, because if it was my boxes, that would not have happened. That would have happened. I would not have allowed
he
Pearl or
gets
anyone
gifts.
else
I'm not saying he doesn't get any gifts. He's on 2.86, which is probably £1.
to go after delusive at all. Wouldn't have happened. And you guys know I wouldn't have allowed that in my box. EQ's EQ. She goes.
I like Ricochet. I don't have an issue with him.
Her own stuff that she's done on.
But I think he should get more for what he's doing.
Haven't said about them. I think Canadian Angie forgets it all. She just sits there going, oh, she did an AI of...
Listen, like I said, I don't know if you heard me. I like Ricochet, but I think he should be getting more for what he's doing because he's there every night for her. He's playing all the videos. He's been doing this for months now. And he sat there on 2.86k. I don't know if he's got more throughout the night, but what from I see here, that's probably a pound.
A heart attack?
Stop it.
But she's disappointed.
I can't with
It's
that.
like
Bill.
when Ziana would come for me, I would say, guys, send the gifts to Ziana. She's cam toing. So I just feel that that's what she should be doing as well, and encouraging her viewers to gift them a little bit more than what they are, and say, listen, today we're going to just help Ricochet out. Let's send the gifts to Ricochet. Just one night a week or something, because he does do a lot for her. Thanks, guys.
Stop it. You did an AI. Stop it. Stop it right now, EQ. We won't get into your AI. Stop it. Jesus Christ. Stop it.
This is a long video.
And elusive, everyone. Disappointed that you didn't mute Pearl and let Angie have a say.
Guys, can we just mute the trolls, please? We don't want any hate in here. You're okay, Kiri? No, I haven't, Kiri, but let me give you add you as my mod. Followed you back. I'll send you it and I'll DM you it.
I should have, because if Delusive was in my box and it was Pearl yelling at Delusive, I would have kicked out Pearl, because I wouldn't have allowed Delusive to be treated that way. I didn't expect her to kick her out, but fucking mute the bitch for 5 minutes. Let me call her every name in the book, and then I'm dropping and I'm leaving. That's all. Simple. Hold on, she's gonna have a big rant.
This is quite a long video. Thank you everyone for the gifts.
We've known her too long to really take her seriously, to be honest. She does make me laugh, but I can't really say that I would hate EQ. I've known her too long. Why are they like this? This is just, they're showing you who they are.
So is that who you are? Making false allegations towards people?
No, you'll never know who I am. Damn it. Never.
I think CA needs to just cut the bullshit now. You are that woman. Your name is Angela Rooney. So just admit it to people, because it's boring now. Stop saying that you're not that woman. You are. Be honest with your community, because they're gifting you, they're supporting you. So the least you can do is be honest with them, because you're still sitting here lying. So why should we believe you on any other opinions you have when you lie about the most biggest thing, and that's who you are? So why should people trust you? And I think as a community, thank you guys for the gifts. As a community, I think trust is very important. So you want your community to trust you, but how are they trusting you when you lie? You are that woman. Angela Rooney is your name. Come on camera. You don't even have to come on camera. And you're right when she said she doesn't need to, come on, show her face. She doesn't need to tell people who she is. Absolutely. But the fact that she is still lying constantly, and she's doing an FYP. She has become quite a big creator on here. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you for all the gifts. So just cut the bullshit now, because it's boring.
Never know who I am. Never. What false? Did she say making false allegations? I gotta love her though.
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
She came in later, and she was on her gummies, and she was all called. Oh. The whole live was so uncomfortable. What live was uncomfortable? You gotta know EQ though. I don't take it to heart with her at all, to be honest. I don't care when she yells. She just makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's very strange, that she has these arguments of EQ and they do go low. Thank you for the gifts, guys. They both go quite low, but yet she'll have her in a box. Why? For the views. So I think CA's playing the biggest game on TikTok. Does she care with these opinions that she has on people? No, she doesn't. Does she go against the grain? Yes, she's probably been watching me a lot. She does. Why? For the views. Does she care? No. Is she going to have people in the box to push her up? Build a platform? Yes.
I don't. Yeah, her rants. I don't know. Is it just me? Am I weird? I don't know. I just don't.
PLM, Delusive Angie, I said it too, but it's expected of me, but you're taking a moral compass and a moral stand. You're not standing with us, but you don't stand with us anyway. You say every single night.
She did say she said it too.
With these people.
She did admit it. She said it too. But she said she was the Grand Witch of PLM.
I stand on my own. I'd sit in here. I don't go sitting anywhere else. But now you're saying you don't stand with us, like you're rejecting us in reverse because we've never been with you.
Yeah, we'll stop the polls, guys, because it is ruining the chat.
Rejecting you when I don't.
Thank you.
Confidence saying hello.
Who am I rejecting? Like, fucking tell me who I rejected. I don't get it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Discussing the issues and everything, but you cannot hold us in a chokehold and tell us what to do.
I would never tell anybody.
Otherwise, you're not having nothing to.
I would never tell anybody, and you know that. I don't give a shit. I don't tell them, do what you want.
you.
Everybody does what they want. No one's going to tell me what to do. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. What do I care? The fuck, man?
Do with us. Let's see how long that lasts.
Elusive, however, I have stuck up for him many, many times.
Yeah, let's get to a million likes, guys. That's
Here we are
free.
again. She's done this before.
She didn't do anything. She did nothing. You were arguing with Pale. Delusive said nothing and done nothing to you.
If there was one Dan, where are you going? Like, one creator that you want to get rid of, and Delusive said CA. So,
Yeah.
Did
you hear that? Did you hear that, EQ, where she said one creator you want to get rid of, and she said CA? You didn't stick up for me then, did you? Oh, cry.
Like I said, yeah. But you'll hold boxes about her being nasty about her.
Yes.
I don't hold.
Bam,
I
CA.
do not hold any boxes. I do this every night. Don't open boxes. Fucking 8 people fucking slagging her off. So don't say that, because I don't do that. Everybody in here will tell you I don't hold boxes.
About the people who change your boxes to slag Delusive off. What about you trying to find a birth certificate and a mum and a sister and everything else?
forgot about that
A couple of
one.
weeks ago with Corey.
Okay.
You and Corey.
That wasn't me. That was Cody. And it was 2 months ago. And we were having a laugh.
That was you. I don't find it really funny when you're trying to find my mum's maiden name, my sister's full name, you know, things like that. You know, my sister does have a daughter. So you did do all that. You know, but however, I sat in your box afterwards, don't get me wrong, yes I did. But let's not deny you doing it, because you did.
Like I said, nobody cares where whose sister is. Not me. I couldn't care less. No one cares where she was born, when she's born. We just threw out fucking dates. Nobody knows anything. Again, when it comes to me, everything is so serious. It's a fucking joke. Nobody fucking knows her sister, how old she is, what she's not. You guys do the exact same thing, but I am held to a different fucking...
You did look her up. You did, Canadian Angie. Please stop denying it. You did. Weird.
standard. Crazy.
He was in your box, and you were trying to find Delusive's sister. You said you were going to find everything. You threatened to buy Miss Red's grandchild's school. You called me a PDF, so I was in bed with a 14-year-old kid.
Stop it. EQ, stop it. Sorry, go on.
That it was Danny, not me, so you know that that's wrong. So all of these things you've done to all of us, and we can manage to still be around you, but you can't be around us.
I
Yeah.
can write a
CA is a rage baiter. That's what she does. She goes against the grain, you know, so people argue with her. Gives her an FYP. Absolutely. She probably wouldn't have these opinions if she was living in the UK, but she's safe, isn't she, because she lives in Canada.
fucking 10-chapter book of all the things you guys have done to me.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah, I could. I can fucking show video after screen recording, after screenshots dating back 3 fucking years ago. Got over it. Still supported you. Today I don't care what you say. I take it as a joke, as a laugh, as banter. You're going to lose your shit in about a minute now, but I don't hold you to that. Like, I don't care. It's like, yeah, it's only EQ, whatever. Like I said, maybe because I know you differently. So don't sit there like you guys haven't done anything to me. Don't, because you know that's not true.
Be back,
It's
guys.
not gonna work. Whatever anyone has to say. When you make people make decisions and choices, you will not get chosen. Believe me, Canadian Angie.
I don't want to get chosen.
When you make people...
I don't want to be anyone's choice for anything. I don't want to be a part of anyone. And I've said it for fucking months now, but no one can just leave me the fuck alone. I either have to go to this side or this side. I don't like neither sides. Don't want to be involved with anybody. I can like who I like, dislike who I dislike. Leave me alone. I stay in my own lane. I do my FYP. Am I very opinionated and can lose my shit? 100%. Yes, 100%. Hands up, no problem, yeah. Can I fucking go on and on and on if you're a terrible person and maybe my morals don't mesh with what you've done? Yeah. Yeah, Cockapoo said I went after her 8 months, 10 months, yeah. Probably did. 100%, but your fucking hands aren't all clean.
Just realised got to phone the vet. Oh, second booster for Babalusha.
People make decisions like that. Oh, it's
you,
me or
lovely.
them.
Thank you.
Well, I'll choose them. Even
This
after
is
all
a
they
long
said
video.
and done, I'd choose them. Because at least they're stabbing you right in the fucking heart and not in the back.
I would not.
Is anyone bored with this video? Because I can go to the next one. Bored, yes.
I don't
No.
stab anyone anywhere at all. You
Yeah.
guys know what you've done to me. You know what you've done to me.
What's this one? Oh, Canadian Angie comes in, deletes Angie's comments, and deletes Angie responds back to her. Oh, it's me. Would you apologise to you? Do you mean to you, Canadian Angie, for what? Would you like to ask me, clarify what? He stood up for her in the same thing, she wouldn't have been cancelled otherwise. What do you mean, hungry guy? CMO, you can go. Off you pop. Thank you, bye. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, it's crazy. How many stories do people want from me? Yeah, but their behaviour is even worse than mine. Worse. You know what I mean? But they're not sitting there apologising. You know? EQ has not sent me hundreds. I've sent a lot more than what she sent me. And I've supported her a lot more as well. A lot more. But however, like I said, I'm going to be civil with her. I won't associate with her. But it is definitely last straw with me and EQ. I won't be friends with her again. But I'll be civil, yeah. Canadian Angie, you said enough today and last night and the night before. Let me ask you a question, Canadian Angie. Are you ever happy in your life? You know? Are you not happy? Because, you know, I was just saying to everyone, I've never seen you laugh. You seem to drag everybody across this app. And, you know, I think that's because, you know, you're in Canada, you know. I mean, I know you're doing FYP and you need to get the views in, but I don't think there's anyone you don't drag, you know. And I don't, you know what? Why I want to change my platform and not associate with all this toxic drama is because I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like you. I want to get on with people, have a laugh as well, all of that. Still do my FYP and have my opinions, but I don't want to be ranting like you. Because when I saw that, I thought, wow, is that me as well? I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be bitter like you. Can we block her, please? Out, get out. I don't want to be like you, CA. You are bitter and twisted. Yeah, I've said things. I've done things, yeah? So have you. So have the person that you constantly sit in your box. Yeah? That said that my dad unalived because of me. You know what I mean? But you don't drag those people. It's like they just get a free pass. I'm changing my platform from today, and it's not going to be as toxic. I'm going to unblock everybody, apart from the people we blocked today. Everyone is going to get unblocked. But I don't want people coming in. If you're going to drag me or got something to, you know, then you're not welcome here. Yeah, because you know what? I've always let even the trolls in. I've always said I like the trolls, you know, because it does bring in views also. And I've always, you know, I'm a believer of freedom of speech, you know, obviously, unless it's bad. But I don't want the trolls in here now either. So we're going to start blocking people. If you've got something bad to say about me, so, you know, I'd say, oh, it's right. So their opinion leaves them in. no. If you want to say something bad about me, you're going to be blocked. It's my platform. So, yeah. Because I don't need to listen to that, you know. I don't. For 5 years, I've never blocked people.
I don't want to associate with bitterness. You said a lot, done a lot. You said I was part of a PLM group. I had people, you called me a peddler. I had people calling me that word because of what the setup that you and your little friend did. Set me up terribly. We know what that could do to somebody. Yeah. You said a lot about people on here. So are you going to apologise to the people that you have upset, Sia? You know, I have apologised to my community and other people, but I will never apologise to you.
Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Oh, you didn't have to send that. Oh, big up. Love, thank you so much. Oh, the poll, yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Big up, honestly. Appreciate that. Thank you. What the hell? Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, that was 2. You sent me 2. Oh, thank you. I thought it was 2. I wasn't too sure. Thank you, Snell. Oh, big up. Thank you. Big love for that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amy. Hey, Snell.
And sits with Porky being on the bassoons. Yeah, so has conversations with that guy.
Yeah, there's a video, right? Oops.
That she is a body. It doesn't make
sense. This is gossip page. Let me just like her.
I don't want to associate with that. There's this.
Yeah, SB was saying, and I've got the video which I will play in a minute. Of her saying that a lot of the cult are in her on her platform saying that they've left me. Now I would have got a message. Right, I've not got any messages of anyone that has left me. If they have, they're not part of the cult. So I think they're probably fake accounts or people that are saying they're part of the cult but are not part of the cult, because my supporters are here. You know, I've got all my mods here, which I do appreciate. So there's no one that has left me that I know of. Facts, yeah. So it's just people pretending they're part of here, but they're not.
It's an app and it is a game to a certain extent. It's a game, you know. When you're bullying people and constantly dragging people on across the app, and it's this person, it's not this person, it's that person, it's not this person, it's that person, it's everyone. I never see this woman laugh. Thank you, Jojo.
Thank you, everybody. Big love, Alex, for that. Thank you.
And I will unblock everybody as well.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do that on my main account. I haven't unblocked anyone, but I will unblock people and start again, basically. He also said you don't think gifts, but you're the only one that I hear that does thank people. Yeah, I always thank gifts. I mean, thank you guys. But the thing is, when people are sending constantly, it's, you know, then you just start interrupting your FYP. I don't mean to sound harsh, because it's, you know, thank you. Do you know what I mean? I could be all here all day and not do the FYP and just thank people. But I always do thank people, yeah. So,
guys, I want to know now.
So what's this about? Ricochet, not Ricochet, for God's sake, I've got Ricochet on my mind. Rickstar and, who is it, EQ and Levi.
Obviously now that Andrew's out the Rat Pack and we kicked her out the Rat Pack, right?
How we kicked you out the Rat Pack. Rickstar was never part of the Rat Pack. You know, the things I said was just to wind up there. Thank you, Miss FYP. Thank you. The things I've said is just to wind the click up. I'm the cult. I stand on my own. I'll never be under EQ or anybody. So I've never been a part of the Rat Pack. So I don't know why you keep calling yourself the Rat Pack. I mean, I thought it was a joke, but you've actually taken it quite seriously. Thank you, everybody. You've taken it quite seriously. It's quite funny. Oh.
Prison girl, thank you, guys. We've all come to terms, yeah. That
I mean, why would you want to be called a rat? You know what I mean? That's like school gangs. I know, it's weird.
And the Rat Pack.
So they've already kicked her out.
We agree, but I want to know who's going to replace Angie. Who's going to replace me?
Alphabet. Alphabet, Michael.
I always think that.
Oh, I love that.
What about
thank you. Canadian Angie.
I mean,
Canadian.
You know what? The Rat Pack are getting smaller, aren't they? I mean, I think you've just got your Sophie Bailey, Rickstar, but they don't really. I mean, I don't know the purpose. their purpose. Do you know what I mean? They don't usually battle with each other. They don't really support each other. So I don't really know the purpose of the Rat Pack. But you've got Sophie, Rickster, Talia, EQ, Cam 2 crew. You've got Pockers who don't really get the views in. But I don't have a problem with Pockers, to be honest. He hasn't done anything to me personally. But however, he doesn't really get the views in. Who else have you got? But I'm not part of any group. I stand on my own, you know what I mean?
Angie, but she said no, so I said, all right, then you're lost. I hope she gets splinters sat on that fence.
Do you know what it'll be? It'll be somebody who breaks away from the clique, probably.
Toxic Dan.
No way, man.
No.
We'll protect
He's just look at him. He went to the ice cream shop at the end of my road.
That's weird, isn't it?
He put a video. Yeah, when he first come on the app and he was beefing me.
And he made a video about me that's taking back shots.
He wasn't kind about you last night. He Rickster. Yeah, the thing is with people, and this is what I don't understand. If you've got personal beef with someone, right? Okay, fine, you have that back and forth. But I've not actually done anything to Rickster, so I don't understand why that he's getting involved. They've all said about what the clique does, right? And that is when someone has a go at Miss Red or Luke, they all jump in like pit bulls and they all jump in the box and protect each other. But they're doing exactly the same thing. They're doing the same thing as to what they've criticised the clique for doing. Because why is it to do with Rickster, my argument with Levi or EQ? I've not said anything to Rickster. I've not done anything to Rickster. So why is he piping up and got so much to say about me? Because you're protecting your little group. You know what I mean? Doing the exact same thing as the clique.
You should have sent Vianney round there to box him up.
I rang Vianney earlier on while I was live because you said about Aunt Sally's car. He was like, no, it is part.
Mum? I don't know if I've got a delivery coming today. Mum, is at the door. I've got a delivery. Oh, okay. Okay. Had to buy a duvet and all that after all this.
I didn't know if it was funny or not. I was like, what?
I was having a crack.
I thought it was real. I was like, is Aunt Sally all right? But there's a letter there for you. That's all it is a letter.
I know what it is. It's an email.
Contact them about it.
Bailiffs.
Debts.
Right, guys, can we get 4 more, please? We have
This is 2-page subscription payment.
I swear to God, you're right. Hey, listen, Charles, you jumped up. You best tell the truth now.
Yes, it was you.
You started all this room. You best tell the truth.
You started.
She's already said it.
Yeah, earlier on I said to
repeating,
everybody, I
is it?
said he is actually 6'1", it doesn't wear a wig, but Luke does. Luke wears the wig.
Yeah, Luke does. Right size,
It's quite fun. It's quite strange, isn't it? You know, because none of them have anything in common. They've all had beef in the past, and they've all kind of got together because obviously they're just like for the clique, you know. But they don't really speak to each other. It's very weird. I mean, all I hear is EQ speaking. I mean, she doesn't let anyone speak.
The one from Sunderland.
Oh, and Rickster.
Why we can't name
That's
that?
hell, I can't stand it.
No, they're not friends.
No.
The Holy Week.
The Holy Week.
Why does she call you White Maggot?
I don't know, she's weird. That's what colour it.
Who?
Me?
Yeah.
She calls me white maggots.
Who does?
She says I don't leave the house, so she says I'm like white maggot, but I've got a sunbed anyway, so I'm dead hands.
Who says that?
Hell.
Leatherface.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody look so old with filters on. She looks so old. She looks
She
old.
looks like Matt Joff Benetton.
Oh my gosh, she does.
Well, yeah, you know, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, I suppose.
Guys, I swear to God, what's his name? What's the guy's name?
But you know, the funny thing is, right, I don't click with any of these people in these boxes. I've never really clicked with Sophie. I think Sophie controls Levi. You know, I think with Rickster, I've never clicked with Rickster. He's not someone I can talk to. Do you know what I mean? However, I've not had that beef with him for a long time, Rickster. So I don't know why he's piping up. Then you got EQ. I've never clicked with EQ. She's not someone I would ever really associate with. Do you know what I mean? And then you got who's in there? Levi. Levi's okay. Don't get me wrong. He is okay, but I think there is another side to him, and he'll do anything for Sophie because he has an obsession. I don't understand their relationship because they've met like 3 times. They live 6 hours away from each other. He can't leave the house, which I'm not mocking because, you know, I do understand that, okay? But I just don't understand it, really. And she controls him. Says, if you're going to do da-da-da, I'm not going to be with you anymore. So she is very controlling of him.
What's his fucking IKEA? Able IKEA.
Who is it?
No, it's Able IKEA. Oh, one Able IKEA to make a video.
They have them.
He's done one of Pearl's Madge.
Yeah,
Has he really?
Yeah, she falls in the pool.
He's very obsessed with her. Yeah, that's all he talks about is Sophie. You know what I mean? But she's horrible to him.
Answer is Madge. She ain't going to be known as Pearl anymore.
Yeah, me too, Madge.
Boys, from now on, call her Madge. Pearl is called Madge. Madge from Benidorm.
Have you not noticed though? She says the same insult over and again. She goes, "Gypsy track over again." That's why.
The ball is like a belly castle.
Imagine waking up next to that, man. Even if you were 17, you woke up next to that, man. You'd have a...
Levi, turn your fan off.
Sorry, guys.
You know my room's boiling. You know my room's boiling, Sophie.
Open your
Well, guys, very chance of some
It's open. I got sore in here.
We'll settle for a heart room.
6 minutes, everyone, and then I'm off skis.
What if you do? I've noticed your pattern's changed. You're starting to float around at night. What's going on?
Do you know what it is? So Sophie was explaining earlier on, what people have been doing is they've been 8 o'clock on drama, Corey's been staying on extra on purpose, you know what I mean, and all that, so they've all been coming, like doing mids, but like by the time 9 o'clock comes, everyone's tired and wants to come off, that's why I've chosen.
Even Delulu came on at 9.
Away from.
Yeah.
I've agreed to an interview at 8 o'clock.
I come on at 8, 9, 7 anyway. But I can tell you, I swear to God, I'm not come on because Sophie's on or EQ's on. You will sometimes always see me on at 8 or 9. You know, sometimes I go on live at 6, and it's the same. I've never done the FYP at 6. So, with, you know, I might have done it once, but, you know, so for Corey to say that I'm doing it, you know, I've kind of wanted at one point to do the FYP because of him. I think it was probably just the once. I'm not interested in the FYP at 6 or 8 or 9. Do you know what I mean? My time's at 12 o'clock, you know? I've always been on. I'm on all the time. But it's not because so-and-so's... And I think this is the issue with a lot of people is because I do the FYP... not the FYP, sorry. I'm live all the time, so I take their viewers away when they do the FYP. But I'm not doing it out of to be bitter. But I know Sophie wanting to do 12 or doing 12 is doing it out of bitterness. You know, she'll never get the views anyway. I think she will massively lose out because, you know, it would just make me want to do the 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? As well. When she goes back to the 8 o'clock, I mean.
That's when I first started noticing something the other day when she agreed to an interview at 8 o'clock.
You're right. No one owns the time. But you can go live whenever you want to go live. No one owns TikTok. No one owns you. You can go where you like, do what you like. You know what I mean? All I say to people is, you know, if you want to support me or come onto this platform, just don't be horrible about me in comments. And I see that a lot. So people do get blocked. It's not because they're, you know, like they may say sometimes it's because they're in so-and-so's live. It's because of the comments they might be making. Why do I want a hater on my platform?
Even though we don't own anything, but that's what time I do.
Yeah, but did you not notice tonight she came on at 9 after being off all day?
Yeah, exactly. But I switch.
Me? Are you talking about me? I came on at 9 because I was getting messages as to what you were saying about me, Sophie. That's why I came on at 9, and that was to defend myself.
Cancel the bed off at midday. For her, no more. Fuck that. I'll cancel her.
Yes.
We'll stay on all day, all of us.
You need to keep your viewers with you. That's what it is.
I've had more viewers since I got rid of her, by the way. People must have hated her.
Because he loved
That's red.
You know what I just think? I think people should just do whatever they want to do, right? I come on. If I wanted to come on at 9 o'clock, I'd do the FYP. But I sometimes just come on to talk to my community. And even then, I think I only stayed on for, half an hour, 40 minutes or so, you know? I mean, people need to stop with she's coming on because I do my FYP and all this kind of thing. No, I came on just to defend myself. They were ripping you apart, exactly. They were ripping me apart, and I got videos, and I just wanted to come on and defend myself.
No, Delusive, I've gained loads more viewers since I broke off.
Oh, since you got rid of Delusive?
Yeah, I swear, yeah, I've had well more viewers since.
Well, she said no one from the cults left, so I asked in my chat while we were Camtuna who was ex-cult and come over here after yesterday, and about 80 people said me.
Yeah.
But those 80 people are not from the cult, Sophie. They're trolls pretending they're part of the cult and just going, yeah, me. Because I have got not one message. Because I do have a big community. They would have seen. Some of them probably do go into your chat. They would have seen, oh, so-and-so's said da-da-da, so-and-so said da-da. Not one person has come to me and said, Angie, so-and-so's left the cult and they're in Sophie Bailey's life. Not one. So they are trolls just on the wind-up.
I did 6K earlier on as well.
Big up, boys.
Thank you, guys. Everyone, 4 minutes left.
4 minutes.
Yeah, can we go and push EQ up the pond?
Everyone's where if Ben's very strong,
I think we should all do a day of Popular.
Yeah, Sophie, you can get your account back.
Levi's been done, I've been done. We got Sophie, you, Rick's there. Pockers could do it.
Yeah, I get Popular. I'll be nice to see Popular.
Is Popular's officially in the pack?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he's lovely, you know.
Yeah, listen, Pockers, he does seem like a nice guy. I don't know him, but however, he don't get the views. You know what I mean? He really doesn't. So, he doesn't really get spoken about in the FYP either.
I think he's too nice to be in the back. So am I.
He is really nice.
No, guys, I want to know now, obviously, now that Angie's out the back and we kicked her out the back.
Oh, so it's going to... I like the way they said, we kicked you out. I was never part of you. They need Lens. Personally, I think views equal supporters. You know what? Honestly, I don't even care about the views. I like to wind them up more than anything. Thank you, JJ, in regards to views. Because they keep saying I've fallen off. The cult has left me. Thank you. Oh, thank you, JJ, for the balloons. Thank you so much. The cult have left me. 80 people went into a live. We all know they were trolls, you know, and all that kind of thing. They're doing their best in it to, not, you know, to... I suppose affect me or to, you know, push me off the app or, you know, things like that. But I'm not affected. I really don't care anymore, you know. Right.
Angie.
Alex Bergen talks why he thinks people watched Elusive Angie and says he thinks Levi used her.
People watch you for car crash. They don't watch you.
But I do the FYP. This is not a car crash. Is there a car crash? I've got 1.5k in. Thank you, everybody, for being here. So where's the car crash? You know, sometimes I get two, sometimes 3k doing the FYP. Where's the car crash? You're only talking about when I'm drinking. I'm doing the FYP like anybody else, and I've still got good views. So I don't understand why this man keeps saying it's a car crash.
For genuine support. One day, Angie, you will realise that your lives ain't through genuine support. They are all down to people trying to push you to, you know, for your mental health to dip. So you go on a big rant. Car crash TV. You know what I mean? It's all about car crash TV. So when you're online now crying about it and stuff, you need to understand they're not your supporters. They're enablers. Big difference. There's a massive difference between supporters and people that want you to see you do well, and enablers of bad behaviour, and that's exactly what it is. Thank you. How you doing, Frankie? Good, mate. So there we go. How much? 4.1k. Was it 4.1 or 4.7 to 4?
That's why Miss Red gets number one all the time, because she's got high level hand members. So they send any sort of gift, it goes towards it. So
yeah, see, I could never really get on the podium at the fact that I have so many accounts. I get banned all the time, you know, and that's probably, you know, their, you know, plan, you know. So, but you know, with Miss Red, she does have high gifting levels because she don't get banned. You know what I mean?
All the time, because she's got high level hand members. So they send any sort of gift, it goes towards it. So if a newcomer comes in now and says, "Harm me," it won't help. But if
I'm saying that the person I gifted sent 50 quid saying, "Come on, guys, let's get Levi to number one." Is she okay? She's meant to be one of my support. To be fair, listen, like I have apologised for that, but I just feel in regards to something like that, yeah, I don't have, you know, that person's community over here saying, let's get Angie to number one, or they don't even gift me. They really don't. I just feel like it's just a one-sided support.
My supporters. Sorry, that's just the way I feel.
And for me, this is where it, you know, when she was going like, I don't mind if any of my people go live, we'll support them. If Linz goes live, we'll support her, we'll help her. If Ziana goes live, we'll help her. It's all lies, guys. Angie is all evolved around Angie. That's all she cares about is herself. She doesn't care about anyone else, and this is the proof in the pudding.
You know what it is? It's just experience. Like, I don't mind who goes live, right? listen, even like JoJo goes live, I don't have an issue with it. I've got into her box a couple of times, and I do that. You know, it's just I'm always live all the time to get into people's boxes, but I'm happy to do that. Do you know what I mean? And help her, because she has helped me massively. You know, but I also do get a bit scared that because of the experience of people jumping into my box, and you know, then once they get a platform, they've got so much to say about me. It happens all the time. People can do what they want. It's whether I help them. You know what I mean? Whether I want to help them, you know, push up for them to maybe in a month's time to have so much to say about me. So, yeah. Yeah, see you later, Laura. You blocked. Bye.
Cares about is herself. She doesn't care about anyone else, and this is the proof in the pudding.
Yeah, loads have turned on me. Yeah,
You know?
so I do get.
Levi's used that 100%.
Yeah, I do get scared. I say scared, I don't know if that's the right word, but of it happening because so many people have done that to me. You know what I mean? And that's why it's not them going live. It's whether I want to help them with their platform. You know, for them to have so much to say about me. You know what I mean? You know, that's why it happens all the time. People, they see, they've got this platform and they see, oh, look, I've got 2K, 1K, I could get, you know what I mean? And then they start talking on me. So it's just experience, really.
Son, do I think he's played a game? I think he's played it perfectly. But at the end of the day, right, what you need to understand is it's all her own doing. You can't blame Levi. Levi's just he's gone for a cash grab and he's got it. You know? Levi done it with multiple other creators. So, Angie, people watch you for car crash.
Yeah. Exactly, it happens to everyone at some point. Yeah. Why do they think they turn money for views? Yeah, people turn for views because, you know, if people talk on me, I do have a lot of haters. The haters end up on their platform. So it brings in views. And what do views bring in? Money. So that's exactly why they talk on me. It's the FYP. I'm always on the FYP as well. So it kind of benefits them to talk bad on me than talk good on me. You know, talk bad on me, you're going to get like the haters in the box and it's going to maybe push up your platform. Talk good on me, you know, it's not going to, you know, get all my haters in. And so that's what people are looking for, my haters, where my haters gift, you know, people that have a lot to say about me. It's very strange because I don't know why people think I would be affected by a hater gifting. If it's a hater, I don't care because it's their money. They're only hurting themselves. It's not my money. You know what I mean? So I don't really understand why people do that, to be fair.
He's 50.
So Dave Duran. Oh, what we got here? Poll, yes.
He's of age.
This morning, we've been chatting away to her.
She's 50 years of age.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good, I guess.
You know, it takes people different times to get where they need to be.
These cunts are deluded, these moderators. I'm so sorry, you're all thick as fuck. You're like dog shit.
Trigger warning.
I just hope and pray that
Do you calling random people
grace and
over
like,
that?
get the help she needs.
The woman got in the box, she called her a nonce.
I remember that, and it was banter, for God's sake.
Angie's called the GP before, plenty of times.
Is this drama time? Yeah, it is at the minute, girl.
Yeah, no, but
it is at the minute.
She's right though. She's right.
We're involved at the minute. We're not involved. We're fucking.
Not yet.
We're just watching.
Sometimes, yeah. We gotta be fucking realistic, bro. Like we've been here before.
Angie's back.
GP's been called before. Now what's the next?
Angie's back.
You know. Well, hopefully this time is the time that.
Oh, piss off, Smile, you charity scammer.
Thank you.
She's a giving cunt, she is, you know. I mean, she's sandwich short to picnic.
And if I lived closer to her, I'd be round her.
Yeah, you'd be wiping her bum for her, Smile. We know.
For Angie, and you lot are her friends, she can live 3 hours away. Like, if I had a friend and they were going through whatever, or they're moving mad, she can live half. I'm going because that's my friend, and I want to make sure my friend's okay. And I feel like sometimes you mods are only her friends on the internet, and
which is what I've said. Samantha, thank you.
Really enable her behaviour. And yes, Angie's a big grown woman. Angie, come on. Angie, look here, you got to understand. When they're telling you, go get a drink, Angie, knowing what you're like, and you're pissed already, enable it.
Who has the more chance to have a drink? That's the drink.
Don't say it. None of them say it.
Of course you
don't listen, guys, because
They are. See, don't listen, guys.
To make out that they do, but they don't. Listen.
You can see she's getting a bit of an attitude on her head.
Listen, I hate to say it, but EQ was right yesterday with her, 100%.
What did EQ say?
He was just saying, like, she's going too far and she's pushing her mates away. And these people would have backed her regardless of anything.
But people are contradicting themselves because they're saying that the mods are enablers. But then when I've had a go at your mods, you're saying, well, EQ was right. I should, do you know what I mean?
To taking time off, she said no. She was saying that she was going to get a rope for herself and all this baiting and stuff. It's all enabling bullshit.
Like, just got internet, that's what I mean. Yeah. I like that. Why are you saying that Twist infects about my mods? Because you're jumping on a bandwagon. You're jumping on that, and my mod, you can't. When it comes to that, you can't enable someone. You know what I mean? I'm the person that does it. Nobody else.
Yeah, no one else is to blame. It's TikTok. I've not met any of my mods. I haven't met really anyone from TikTok. They're not my carer, they're not my babysitter or anything like that. I hate that word enabler. The only person to blame for me drinking is myself. Nobody else.
Someone is doctors ringing. I don't really want people like you on my life, okay?
There you go. She don't like to hear the truth.
She only wants yes men.
Yes, she only wants the yes. She only wants the answer she wants to hear.
This one.
Yeah.
It's 100% dragging up.
Do you feel like you're ready for the help? Because calling for help and being ready for help is two different things. Like if your GP, if your doctor came on the phone back to you today and you explained how you feel and he said to you, right, Angela, I've got a room for you in rehab.
She don't, Stacey.
Are you going or not? Listen, first of all, Torrin, I don't need you, right? I'm sick of people saying, I drink because I'm not an alcoholic, yeah? Listen, I'm a binge drinker, right? Probably what's worse, I'm sick. I don't need, I can go weeks of not having a drink, yeah? It's my mental health that I need to. So, do I want help? No, right? Because of my mindset, yeah? Because of the way I've been feeling. Yeah, it's like you want to spiral downwards and you don't care.
So I'm being honest to how I feel. This is how I feel, okay? But you've got people telling me how I should and shouldn't feel. You're having people that don't just, believe me. But I'm opening up. And, you got Dave here huffing and puffing about it. But you're going to tell me how I should feel then, Dave? And that I'm not telling the truth or, that's wrong, how I'm feeling? It's the truth. You all know I drink because of my mental health, not because I have an issue. Am I developing an issue? Maybe. But I don't take medication. So when I feel low, I want that lift up, right? So, yeah.
You know what I mean? But however, I push myself to do it because I know that I do need it, even though I don't want it. Do you see that's I've got to change the way I'm feeling? Does that make sense? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. But no, I don't.
I feel we need to think of the positive steps that have been made today and not think of
What's been made today that's positive?
Everyone gets used to put in another one.
This is that Smiles fella that said that.
Fella.
Oh, is it woman?
Yeah, you binge drink, Angie. People used to say that about me. You binge drink, how can you stop? You got to have it for a bit. I can have it for 5 months.
I think Mad Hat is a binge drinker. But however, if she said, no, Angie, I'm not, then I'd take a word for that, you know what I mean? But I just see Mad Hatter in me when it comes to the alcohol.
It's been drinking it. I feel like It's not right. It's probably worse, to be fair, because it's, you know, but however, I don't need the alcohol. I need it for my mental health, though.
I don't know why people keep going in on Smiles. You know, I mean, Smiles is lovely. She's always calling me off TikTok. I mean, I don't understand people's issue with Smiles. I really don't get it, you know. She's lovely, Smiles.
Piss off.
Bollocks, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Alex.
Yeah.
It's all a load of bollocks.
When you're saying it lifts up your mood,
Yeah, but so is your mental health, Dave, because as we all know, when you were having a mental breakdown, you wanted everyone around you to pamper you. Yeah? Dave sits on live manipulating his viewers for gifts, and if he doesn't get enough money, he quits. He's like, I don't want to play anymore. You know? And now, you know, he's criticising me for the things that I've said. You know? And listen, call me out. Absolutely, if you feel that, you know, you should call me out because I've said this and I've done this and my, you know, my behaviour that night, absolutely. But don't call me out from someone that's also said it, that's also done it, that's also been, you know, everyone pampering this person because he has mental health. I personally think it's because he's a man, and I do feel that men get more support in regards to their mental health because it doesn't get spoken about a lot.
When you're drinking or whatever, you're not like you're like you're drinking.
You are.
EQ's in her chat. What's EQ saying?
I don't know. I'm not literally in there right there. I'll tell you. Fuck it. I've just gone in. She's crying when drunk, so it doesn't lift her mood.
It doesn't take your problems away. It does, but at the time you think it does. For the time being, it does. Oh, Jill, give it a rest.
She told everyone that the doctor told her to drink wine because she's got vertigo.
See, this is what I mean.
That was twisted. That's been twisted again. No, my doctor did not say that. I went to see a doctor regarding my vertigo, okay? And I had noticed with my vertigo, when I didn't have vertigo, like when I went out with a friend, I never got vertigo out from drinking red wine. I'm not trying to tell people to drink wine. Don't drink wine. But however, I found that I never got it when I went out with my friend and drank red wine. But then I wouldn't get the next day. I'm not saying I'd never get the next day either, but like days later or weeks later, I'd get vertigo. So I asked my doctor a question and I said, you know, does red wine kind of, you know, because I know it's for inflammation, it's grapes, and, you know, I don't know if it's inflammation in my ear, you know what I mean? Does it help the vertigo? Because, and I said to him, I don't actually seem to get it when I drink red wine. And he turned around and said, a little bit of red wine actually does help vertigo. He goes, but however, if you have a lot of drink wine, that's, you know, a lot of wine that's just being drunk, you know, obviously don't go and get drunk or anything like that. But he was just saying a little bit of red wine does actually help vertigo. It was a question I asked my doctor.
He said the doctor told her to drink for her vertigo.
In there.
He never told me to drink though.
Or is she?
She's just got on the popular.
I don't know.
I'm always on the popular, so.
She's just got on the popular.
I know that. But at the time, I feel differently.
How can he?
That's it, PPPD, yes. Sorry, not vertigo. Vertigo is when you spin. True vertigo is when your head spins, not that. Thank you, PPPD, that's the one, yeah. That's what my doctor said to me, but I asked him the question. He said a little bit of wine does actually, you know, help the PPPD. He wasn't encouraging me to drink.
Who's just put?
We'll tell you to drink Guinness. If you're anemic, they do recommend a bit of alcohol sometimes. Yeah, I mean, listen, he wasn't recommending I drink. He wasn't encouraging me to drink. It was a question I asked him. He goes, well, funny enough, because he also suffers with vertigo, the doctor I went to. And he said, well, a little bit of wine does actually help the condition that I have. Because the reason I asked him it, because I never got vertigo when I drink red wine. But when I don't drink red wine, I get I say vertigo, the PPPD episodes.
How can it lift your mood when you cry when you're drunk?
Yeah, but who was going to say that? I went to see a specialist, yeah? A specialist in PPPD and vertigo, okay? They're not going to say that on Google. I'm not encouraging anyone to drink. Don't drink, okay? But if you are suffering with vertigo, ask your specialist, you know, and see what he says. I mean, I'm not encouraging anyone to drink. I'm just telling you what my doctor said to me when I asked him the question.
Come off TikTok then. Come off TikTok.
Then why don't you come off TikTok, Dave? Why don't instead of sitting there crying about your mental health and telling everyone how you feel every time? Well, actually, it's usually before you do a battle. You know what I mean? You're always sitting on TikTok talking on your mental health. Why don't you come off, Dave? I could come off, right? Oh, I'm not even going to explain.
Guys, please. We're going to do a Levi today.
No, I'm not drinking now.
Sorry.
Heart me's right now. Otherwise, I'm getting on the vodka. I'm going to call everybody a bunch of cunts.
Yeah. I'll get on the sniff that I harbour in my home.
Yeah, she's
But
getting
the
on...
thing is, people need to realise, and I think some people do relate to me, yeah? Now, listen, I'm not talking about that night, yeah? Because that was horrible. But however, some people do relate to me. We all, at times, get too drunk, say things. Have you ever gone out, ever? Yes, I've said it more than once, absolutely. But have you never ever gone out, right? It's just differences on social media. But have you never gone out to a club, pub, and you got so drunk and you said the wrong thing? You've said things, you've caused fights, you're arguing with people. You've all done it. They're making out like they're saints. They've never had a drink and said shit. You know, I have said a lot of shit. More than once, yes. And I'm sure they have as well. I mean, I shouldn't be on social media. Absolutely not. But, you know, it is one of those things at the end of the day. But, and I do feel that some people can relate, you know.
The sniff. I'm getting on the body.
I know I'm going to swerve the problems and all that.
Get on the heartbeat. Get up there now. I don't want to be losing to this ginger menace. Manipulation all the way. Let's go. Levi, I need your team.
Who was it that got everybody on it? Because I know Luke's on it. Was it you, man? Was it you, Lady Joy?
It's name out of your bloody mouth.
Oh, sorry, I thought you just said you.
That's it, guys. Keep going. Thank you. Everybody go together. Together we are TikTok universe.
For that, do you know what?
You having a line, Alicia?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's gifting. Like, just in general, not even just to you. Like,
that's it, guys. Nearly got a bottle of cider. Thank you.
These people are evident and they're pushing you to an early.
Why is it saying your life is being displayed on the big screen?
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say to you. You know, about alcohol, no one enables you unless you've got someone say, "Come on, let's go to the pub," knowing, you know. Angie, they say to you, "Angie, go get a buzzball." Like, we've seen it. Go for the drink, Angie. Go for it. We've seen it.
Come on, Levi's team. Well done.
You know, they're not friends like friends. You know what I mean?
Yes, Sid.
Okay, so you're saying they're TikTok friends, but they're saying they are real friends. I just don't think you can enable someone. You know, I hate that word. No one forces.
Yeah, you hate it because you've got a load of enablers around you.
Yeah, she hates it because it's what the truth is.
And she is hiding behind mental health, Lexi. You're right. She is 100% because she said she's got all these disorders, but we saw when the ambulance people went there, they said you suffer with depression. They didn't mention bipolar or borderline personality or none of this shit.
I don't have bipolar. I have BPD. So, yes, I do have that. But listen, I don't care whether you believe me or not. You know, like when an ambulance comes here, they don't have all your details up or your description. They don't go in. They might not go into your history. You know, it's like the police when they turn up at your house. They don't know your history.
You ain't got this echo. I've got an echo.
What's EQ said? EQ said something.
Thank you, everyone, for helping.
Did I show my paperwork on that? Yeah, I might have showed my paperwork. I know I did it on the Vertigo, but yeah, so there you go.
Oh, someone just put...
on Do Not Disturb. I'm glad I changed my phone.
What did EQ say? Someone,
and you know who's ringing her? You know she was getting phone calls yesterday? That was not Angel Wings. That was Kazzy from PLM.
Not once did I say it was Angel Wings. Not once did I say. I said a woman that has been calling me. That wasn't Angel Wings. I never said it was. And it wasn't. You know? Didn't sound like her at all. So, stop getting it wrong again.
I don't know who that is.
That trust, don't get me wrong. was going to say.
I don't know that is. Corey's in there sending roses.
You guys, yeah.
Oh my God, he's
He's
going to
going to go in and be
again.
nice.
Yeah, 100%.
Not that to anybody.
100% he's going to be nice.
Is that on your old number?
Oh no, he's just put, so was it set up?
Sorry? I know that's my WhatsApp is my old number. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah.
He said it's so
Even the way she is with Ziana, Dave. Ziana's got kids, yeah. She does TikTok shop. Angie went mad. She was like, no, you lot buy from my TikTok shop.
I've seen the video. It's a lot of jealousy. Everybody's got to be doing less than Angie.
Let her make her money and make her
Do less.
Angie will never change, guys. Yeah, Angie, she'll never change. She'll never change.
Yes,
she will never change.
100%.
Can I just remind everyone, this is coming from someone that has recently been to court because of what he had done to Sobriety Jack. This is what I'm kind of tired of, really, this app. The hypocrites that got so much to say about everybody else. Listen, if you want to call me out, absolutely. Thank you, McKellar. If you want to call me out, absolutely. But as long as that, you haven't done anything yourself. I just don't want to be called out by people that have done the worst on this app and has been to court, and stuff like that. I have not, been to court or anything like that. So please don't call me out when, please go and look at your own behaviour.
I'm saying, all right, look, yeah. If I was to come on live right now and I'm intoxicated or I'm in that mood where, everyone knows, all right, Torian's about to
Exactly,
slip,
Nikki, yeah.
and my mods are in there saying, go on, Torian, put some music on, grab yourself a drink of wine.
Yeah, everyone has a
And you know
past.
what I'm like.
But you don't call people out, though.
Because you're in it.
It was actually probably. Like Stacey, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, thanks, Gail.
They do actually call
Appreciate that, darling.
calling me, messaging, are you okay, call me, and all that kind of thing. But you don't see that. They don't have to be, act like a martyr like some people do on the set and, go into someone's box and, do.
I don't call people out. I call people up. I call out hypocrisy. I don't. I might play something as to what someone has said. Absolutely. And I'll always bring it back to, well, wait a minute, don't they call a lot of people out on the set? But yet, look at what they're saying. So, yeah.
That way, they do it off TikTok. This is what I was saying before, though. Yeah. This is exactly what I was saying. Rather than do it for click, because then they'll be called. Hold on, 1 second, Angie. I'm not. This is what I'm saying. I'm not stirring the pot. You said yesterday I was really drunk yesterday.
I like
stirring the pot, but sometimes.
I might get pissed tonight, guys, and come on and say the most.
Yeah, do it. Why not?
But you have, Dave. You've done the most off TikTok as well. You have done the most. You come on here, you manipulate your viewers. Oh, Truth Teller, thank you for that, Rock. Thank you. Oh, big up. Thank you so much. Big up. Come here, some orange hearts, guys, for Truth Teller. Thank you so much. Thank you. Paul, yeah, as I was saying with Dave, you've lost my thought, Truth Teller. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Big love. With Dave, yeah, he does the COKE, doesn't he? So, and he may come on in that way. And what he does is he manipulates his viewers for gifts, and he has a rant if people aren't sending him the gifts, and he quits the battle, Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how Dave can call out anybody. You got to look at his past.
Shut up.
I might do that, actually. I might get pissed. Come on.
Off TikTok.
And say the most.
Beats me off TikTok. I mean, what do you want them to. Then they'll be called clout chasers.
I blame my mental health.
The views. Why does it need to be?
I blame my mental health, innit?
Cockapoo.
Where's Cockapoo?
But you have blamed your mental health many times, Dave. Many times you're having a mental breakdown. Many times, Dave, you've put out videos of sad music in the background. There's one thing I don't understand with people that do this, right? When they go live, they do a video, so they press record, and they've got they put sad music in the background. And then, look, there's a video of Dave, for example, and he's sitting there just looking like this. This is what I don't understand, why people do, when they have mental health. To me, that is a form of manipulation because, you know, you're pulling on people's heartstrings. You've got the music, sad music in the background. You're looking very sad. And there's no need for that, I think, if you suffer with mental health. You'll never see me put out a video like that. I think it's just very strange. You've actually literally even gone to look for the most saddest song, you know, to put to your video.
Your chat.
The thing is, with Angie,
What's she saying?
He just needs Hunterpring from Amazon.
All day.
Do I do that on live? You know what I do? You're right, I do sometimes, but that's alcohol. That would be when I'm drinking, or when the next day, like when I was very tired. I was just telling people how I feel. But now I won't be telling people how I feel again. No, because you just get mocked at, you know, these two are mocking me, you know, for what I said about the ROPE and all of this kind of thing. Maybe I shouldn't have said it on live, but I was just telling people how I've been feeling recently. But these two, Dave is the only one that's allowed to suffer with mental health that puts like videos out with sad music in the background and the things looking really sad and all of that. But no, I won't be talking about how I feel again on this app.
Easy come, cheers.
That's it, because Angie's behaviour displays.
Cockapoo, are we getting drunk tonight or what?
People are talking about it. They're going to talk about
And
it.
guys, I'm not saying that for sympathy or anything like that. I just opened up, you know, and told people how I felt, you know. And it wasn't for sympathy or, you know, an excuse because of what happened. I was speaking to Nick, and she can verify that before I went live, and I was very upset, you know. I mean, I can play those voice notes if you really want me to. I mean, I don't have to justify myself, but I can play them. And, you know, the only reason I'm saying that is because I felt that way before I went live. So when people say the next day I'm just deflecting and I'm blaming my mental health, I was actually feeling this way. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't because of my behaviour. Do you know what I mean? And if you want me to play those voice notes, which is just of me, I will, just to show you that, no, I was really upset before I went live that day. You know, my mental health has not been right for days.
I think cockapoo. I've never had a buzzball, whatever they're called.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's on TikTok. I get that.
I can't really do it, guys. I'm in training.
You played them.
I think we have.
Oh shit, did I even play the voice notes? Oh, I must have really blacked out because I can't remember. Well, there you go, you know. But listen, I'm not going to be talking about my mental health and how I feel, because unfortunately you get people that's just going to drag you, because the only person that has mental health is Dave.
Fat I am.
Thank you.
Things aren't done on TikTok.
Men birthday.
See everything that's being said and done.
Dave, you say it sober.
Many a call to go on.
Very true, actually.
Like, there's many a time where, like, I've constantly called Angie, and then she's up, and then she's come off TikTok and everything. And I
Thank you, Cheers, thank you.
And Lynn's have been the main ones.
No, do you know what they do? They go around to every live and they record absolutely everything that's being said about Angie and send it to her to wind her up so she kicks off on live.
Yeah, 100%.
They'll be recording
No, they
this
don't.
now.
Out on TikTok, and that's not the case. Because, you know, things don't...
You've missed a bit, Angela.
Call Ange on TikTok and be like, right, Ange, come on, we've got to do this,
Thank
we've got to
you,
do that.
Truth Teller, thank you.
Sometimes it's not the right thing to do. Sometimes things need to be done offline. Okay, so but whatever you lot are doing offline, it hasn't worked. Well, it has.
You know, these people here, they don't care about mental health, and I hope they don't ever preach mental health again. Because you could say, oh, she's just making it up. But it's not something with me anyway, me personally. If someone came to me and said I wanted to get a, you know, ROPE, or this is how I feel, and opened up, I don't think I'd take it for granted and just think, oh, they're just wanting sympathy, they're just lying. I really wouldn't even take that for, you know, for granted, because I don't know if they're, you know, what if they're telling what if they're serious and they go and do something? No, I can never have that on my conscience. Thank you, Siobhan. So I hope that Dave ever preaches mental health on this app again. And listen, you might not believe me, and that's fine. You have your opinion. Yes, you're entitled to that. You do not have to believe me. But I've just, like I said, I won't be talking on again. I'm just telling you how I have been feeling. You know what I mean?
Take your help.
Oh, please stop with this mental health bullshit.
Get the right help.
I'm sorry, stop with it.
So Dave, it sounds like Dave is jealous, to be honest. You know what I mean? He probably sees me getting some gifts there, you know. But stop this mental health bullshit. But can you stop yours then as well, Dave? But what's going to happen is I'll probably be dragged for saying that, right? But he won't be dragged, because this will probably be, you know, screen recorded. So it looks like it's just one-sided, where I've said, well, what about, you know, let's forget your mental health then, Dave. You know what I mean? Because that's what people do. They look at my reaction. They don't look at the action of someone. So when it's your mental health, Dave, yeah, I'm going to have the same opinion because you're the only one that matters. Thank you, Lisa. You're the only one that matters. And I do have a lot of empathy for anyone that goes for mental health. And you'd know that. I'll always, give someone the time of day,
If me and Lady Di weren't in the box tomorrow, she would be calling the surgery.
So what I'm saying, right, is
If me and Lady Di didn't come in this morning, she wouldn't have run the surgery.
Or they go to a doctor, that does not always help them. So what is someone meant to do? It's not their fault. It's not helped. Just like it's not a doctor's fault.
Popular, please, guys. Thank you.
It's not helping.
So that's what it is. He thinks I'm doing it for gifts. I get on Popular anyway, do you know what I mean? So it seems like there's just a little bit of jealousy there, do you know what I mean? And people need to remember I have been under the mental health crisis team before, so I'm lying about everything. Okay, Dave, we could say that about you. Because what Dave has just said is mental health is bullshit. No, it's not.
That's not fair. I don't think that's a very
And my advice to anyone that may be feeling low or feeling a certain way is there is numbers. Can we just put some numbers up in the poll, guys? There is numbers that you can call. And my advice to you, I tell you who are really good, is the NHS 111. Because they do it all for you. They refer you to the mental health specialist and it'll all be done straight away. And you don't have to wait. That's what I never did anyway, but listen, I've had a good experience. And I tell you who, even though I do have a bit of an issue with them, is the police are very good as well when it comes to mental health. They obviously don't specialise in mental health, however, they will refer you. So they are very good as well. And like I said, that's just my experience. Not everyone's going to get the same experience like that.
I just feel like everybody wants it done on
I don't think it's anyone to blame.
No, I can't go in the box and tell her straight, guys. I can't stand none of her people. They're all dog shit. They're all full of shit and they're all a bunch of cunts. So I'm not even going to win an argument in there. It's a waste of time. It's pointless.
No, it's a pointless thing.
Yeah, it's absolutely pointless.
About what was said, but what kicked it off? What happened?
Levi got gifted. Yeah, it ain't worth it.
I'm really upset. I was talking to Nick, not on the phone, but like voice notes.
No, it was over gifts.
It's about really low.
Everybody go over there and just put it was about Levi.
According to intrusive thoughts, is that right?
Fuck it, let's have a troll day.
Yeah.
You know what? It didn't start with Levi. It started with how I was feeling before I came on TikTok. But I think maybe the way I was feeling, I have taken it out on a lot of people on here and felt like I've not really had the support. And, unfortunately, I've listened to people like this to say my mods are this, my mods don't help me, they don't do anything. You get what I'm saying? So when I saw that Levi wasn't really about because he was on the Popular, it was just... I kind of felt, maybe they're right. They aren't helping me. Do you know what I mean? And that's not true, obviously, but I thought that at the time, I had been drinking a lot, so I wasn't feeling it, you know what I mean? Listen, there's no excuse really at the end of the day. It is what it is, and I have apologised for it, but I definitely didn't do it for the gifts or anything like that. I can't even remember half of it, do you know what I mean, to be fair, and that's quite scary. So, to have that blackout, and I've always remembered the next day, honestly, when I've had a drink, but I'm just not remembering, I remember bits and bobs. So, yeah.
Everyone go over and say it was because of Levi.
Went there for me, and all that, when shit goes down, where are they, those kind of things, that's what I said. I don't remember all of it, to be honest.
Oh, you wouldn't, would you?
Bits and bobs.
Yeah, bits and bobs. Just the bits that you want to.
I had a lot to drink.
I'm surprised you've not blamed Miss Red yet.
She get in the box. You still sat down, just tired, Shazzy.
The FYP News Lucy said she wants to...
He's 50 years of age.
I mean, it's not... Listen, I haven't had sleep. I've said that many times. I've had these phone calls and all this kind of thing. Everything just took a toll on me, to be fair. And then obviously I had those voice notes of Nick. I was very upset. Then I went live and I see, the cult supporting someone else. I don't know. It just kind of everything with what everyone is saying about my mods, I suppose. I have no excuse. I've apologised. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing else I can do, to be fair. It was a perfect storm. Yeah, it was like the perfect storm. It's like just a cherry on the cake. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I kind of, yeah. Yeah. They were cam 2ing you, Torian and Angie's box. Oh, yeah, they were. Yeah, BPD probably don't help. But like I said, I'm not going to backtrack on what I've said. I think it's a debatable condition. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone agrees with me on that one. Yeah. So being labelled, isn't it? Everyone makes mistakes. Yeah, I think just everything just took a hold on me, really. Just, yeah, I think it was just a reaction that people like this need to remember. You know, they have gone at me for a very long time, and they have. Okay, all of them have. You know, I mean, there's a list of things, absolute list. You know, I do battles, and it's dragged for my looks, my mental health, my hygiene. Go and have a bath. Go and have a shower. You know, making up, you know, they're calling me ugly and all these kind of things, and you know, and all those kind of things. And then you got all my clappers sharing all over TikTok on this app, that app, this account. Then you got everyone sharing it around. Then you got this person constantly calling me. I don't know if it's numerous people, but 100 times a day. It was ridiculous, you know, making threats. So I think everything just went boom. To be fair, and then you got everyone going in on my mods saying that they're not supporting me, and this person's a snake, that person's a snake, and you know, and I think everything just went like, yeah, I think I just snapped. Yeah, but they all seem to think it's okay to talk on my looks, my hygiene, my everything, and then they sit there preaching mental health. You know what I mean? You know, people that don't have a shower, listen, there are people, I'm not talking about me here, that can't even get out of bed due to their mental health. They can't go and have a shower. I'm not talking about me here, because obviously I do get out, I still do my daily activities, right? But there are people that don't do that. You know, not to want to have a shower is not normal, right? And that is mental health. People might say, oh, it's just laziness. It's not. It's not. It's just like I said when I opened up, it's just not caring anymore, and that's depression, you know, when you just don't care. So these people here can never ever preach mental health, in my opinion, because I'd never take it, you know, because if someone came to me and said they suffered with mental health, I'd try and help them, because I'd be very scared of, you know, what if something happened, you know. I could never say, they're basically saying I'm lying, and I'm doing it for gifts. Yeah, so let's go into the next video anyway. Laura explains what the doctor said today and gets heated with Dan.
Of my medication. Had a look at my foot at the same time from where I fell, and luckily there was orthopedic doctors there.
You said on live you couldn't have crutches.
Where they were doing all the appointments. So they've said to me, I need strapping on it. Yeah. So I had to get strapping today because they didn't have the strapping I needed. So I got the strap in, and they told me to remain now on crutches.
Strap on?
On crutches until
I can't really hear. Can you hear this?
Being able to walk on flat days.
I'm going to go into the next video because it's a little bit muffled. Thank you, Jill. Just doing it Friday up. Oh, I love this one. Love her or hate her, everyone wants to know what she is saying. Oh, they're not doing it Friday.
Ooh, girl. Thank you. Oh, she said thank you. I
Friday. Oh, they're not doing it Friday.
Okay.
I had a woman constantly phoning me saying that she's got mental.
This makes me laugh.
Yeah, she is in the past, and I think she has.
Who is this came to me? I don't know who that is.
Straight about Claire's law, and I didn't go too much into mine. She dropped me and said you can come back up if you send me a universe.
I hope she's not saying that I said that. I never said that. She's not talking about me, is she? I've never said that. I have never ever said that. Oh my God, people take things literally. If I said it, it was a goddamn banter.
Yes. Thank you for the gifts.
We've got no face as well.
Can we block the
was a
ones that
joke.
you can't say you're totally innocent like I am saying I am? Can we block these people? I was doing it Friday. Oh, they're not doing it Friday.
You know what? The thing is, right, people say that I trigger people, I affect people. The answer is to stop watching me, right? But you've got there 4 people chemtoing me. So, you know, you're not just, if you are saying that I trigger people, why are you triggering now your viewers? You know, it doesn't make sense. You know, you love to hate me, but you hate me, but still love to watch me. I got to brush my teeth, guys. They look black.
Help push it.
All right. Rick's asked Sophie is about. Oh my God, because it was all about me. Sorry, guys. I do apologise, but you know, this is what it was about yesterday. I don't know if there was any other drama, but if there was, I didn't receive it.
Asking all the evil army to help. Angie came in, was telling the cult to help, but then was having a go at Levi for Cam 2 and Chippy, saying you're giving him more views, and then was telling the cult to help, and then left the box.
What the fuck's it got to do with her?
Yeah, left the box, fired up her own live with the sunglasses on, crying, saying why doesn't the cult get up the populace and why are they helping Levi after she just told them to.
So, what was she turning around and saying, big up Luke and all the justice for Luke? And what's all that?
Oh, she was going, big up Luke, big up Corey, just anyone that I'd beef with, because I was the first one that I just thought, I'm not mincing my words like everyone else and feeling sorry for her, so I just got straight in the box and I said, fuck her. Like, how many times have we stuck up for her and turned a blind eye when she's been acting like a fucking idiot, and we've let it go and she just carries on acting like an idiot? And she was sat in a box with Toxic Dan and Corey and that, talking shit about us all.
I literally been sticking up for her for weeks, right? So I've been saying everyone's bullying her. I was slagging her up because of that. Corey, even Luke, I've literally got in all of them.
Thank you,
Proper got in hard on everyone over her and stuck up for her. And then what she showed Judas Iscariot, what she does, yeah, if he fucking stabs, she acts so gullible when she ends. So when Corey's in there, oh, you should do your own thing, you should do that. She's controlled by EQ. People tell her what to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She acts so gullible and that. But when Corey was in the box saying all that shit, I thought, what a fucking idiot, like, you know what I mean? You should have blocked him anyway. Why did she even let Corey in the box after what he said?
She speaks to him all the time. This is the thing. Like, do you know what? I don't tell people who they can and can't speak to. I don't care. Like, sit with who you want. But like when she sat with Toxic Dan last week after that whole Rat Pack thing with Talia and obviously Angie on the story, I said, like, how can you sit there but then kick off about Red, Miss J, everyone like that, all Alicia, everyone that shared your clapper, but then you sat with somebody who's posted it on the internet?
And not only that, he threatened to visit Talia, run Talia over, come round the house with the kids and that, and her, so do you know what I mean? And she says she's all, you know what I mean, justice for DV survivors and stuff like that, and all of a sudden she's like big or clever, and then all of a sudden she's fucking letting that down in the box. What's that about?
Exactly. So it's like I have no sympathy. She's like, he's sat there saying,
who's that, Levi? Levi, you bastard. I remember, babes.
Thank you, Levi.
Levi, dropped a line on...
No, it was a Zeus.
On Sophie.
It was a Zeus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Levi. That's compensation. It's just that gifted pockers against me.
Levi turned around and said to Talia, does he want him see him do the helicopter?
I know, I told him to text her. See what she said.
Hi, Shell.
Have you spoke to your Aunt Sally? She was trying to get hold of you earlier, Rickster.
Oh, what did she say?
She got in Jack's box and said, can someone get hold of Ricky and tell him I need to speak to him? It's a family matter.
It's not hard for her to get hold of me. She wants me. Not hard for her to get hold of me. She wants me. What's that?
Thank you, Levi.
Yeah, I haven't blown a car up. My car's been blew up. I don't know what's. It's nothing to do with me.
My car's been blown up.
Nothing to do with me. I'm in Italy.
Helped push it, asking all her evil army to help. Angie came in, was telling the cult to help, but then was having a go at Levi for Cam 2 and Chippy, saying you're giving him more views, and then was telling the cult to help, and then left the box.
What the fuck's it got to do with her?
Yeah, left the box, fired up her own live with the sunglasses on, crying, saying why doesn't the cult get up the populace and why are they helping Levi after she just told them to.
So it's a long video.
So, what was she turning around and saying, big up Luke and all the justice for Luke and what's all that?
Oh, she was going, big up Luke, big up Corey, just anyone that I'd beef with, because I was the first one that I just thought, I'm not mincing my words like everyone else and feeling sorry for her, so I just got straight in the box and I said, fuck her. Like, how many times have we stuck up for her and turned a blind eye when she's been acting like a fucking idiot? And we've let it go and she just carries on acting like an idiot. And she'll shit on it. She was sat in a box with Toxic Dan and Corey and that, talking shit about us all.
I literally been sticking up for her for weeks, right? So I've been saying everyone's bullying her. I was slagging her up because of her. Corey, even Luke, I've literally got in all of them.
Thank you,
Proper got in hard on everyone over her and stuck up for her. And then what she showed Judas Iscariot, what she does, yeah, if he fucking stabs, she's good, she acts so gullible when she ends. So when Corey's in there, oh, you should do your own thing, you should do that. Look, she's controlled by EQ. People tell her what to do. Do you know? Yeah, she acts so gullible and that. But when Corey was in the box saying all that shit, I thought, what a fucking idiot, like, you know what I mean? You should have blocked him anyway. Why did she even let Corey in the box after what he said?
She speaks to him all the time. This is the thing. Like, do you know what? I don't tell people who they can and can't speak to. I don't care. Like, sit with who you want. But like when she sat with Toxic Dan last week after that whole Rat Pack thing with Talia and obviously Angie on the story, I said, like, how can you sit there but then kick off about Red, Miss J, everyone like that, all Alicia, everyone that shared your clapper, but then you sat with somebody who's posted it on the internet.
And not only that, he threatened to leave Talia, run Talia over, come round the house with the kids and that, and her, so do you know what I mean? And she says she's all, you know what I mean, justice for DV survivors and stuff like that, and all of a sudden she's like big or clever, and then all of a sudden she's fucking letting that down in the box. What's that about?
Exactly. So it's like I have no sympathy. She's like, he's sat there saying,
who's that, Levi? Levi, you bastard. I remember, babes.
Thank you, Levi.
Is this for peeing?
No, it was a Zeus.
I'm so thick.
It was a Zeus.
The accusations and all that kind of thing, you know?
What? Is this the same one?
What do you mean sometimes, Laura? I've literally had your back every day. When Dan's been slating you in the box and
All eyes on Angie. I've seen this one. One sec. I'll take forward it.
What did I just say? Laura's in the Rat Pack.
Sorry, guys. It's me again. Say who watches Angie's live and admits what she's done in the past to it and gets lots of people saying they have left the cult in the chat.
The racism, you know, the woman in the wheelchair.
It wasn't a woman, it was a child.
And the tragedy that she mocked.
It was a little boy.
I'm not going to be trolled by Sophie Bailey like she did before, you know, when she impersonated a police officer. When she was doing it, I'm not going to do that, no.
You want around them because I prank called her pretending to be a police officer and she shit herself.
Honestly, like, you scare me every day. Like, I learn something new about you and I fear you more.
I was like, PC Bailey, yeah.
Opinion. I'm not going to be silenced, yeah? I can talk on Sophie Bailey if she's talking on me. Same with Luke, same with Miss Red. So what do you mean I've not learned anything? So
yeah, I was the one that sent the glitter bomb to Angie Pockers. That was me.
Boy.
Menace.
Do you know what I mean?
Honestly. I'm glad you don't know where I live.
In regards to marks, then yes. Obviously I've said things I shouldn't have meant. I said, yeah. Oh, they were clear. I've been listening. Yeah, stick up for myself. You're basically saying I can't stick up for myself. So that person's saying, oh, you haven't learned anything. So I'm not allowed to stick up for myself then? I just had to be silenced because of the bullies.
I know, Sarah. Toaster bath bombs, oh my god.
Never be silent. No.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we talk after maternity. Got
Thank you, Paula. Thank you.
Maternity.
That's probably a sign that you need to maybe just like turn off the light.
Talk off them, yeah.
This is now, yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm still calm. Usually, like,
until she's at a bottle.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to change me. You know what I mean? As in, you know, there are going to be times I'm going to react back, right, and say something, someone's saying something about me. Because I'm not going to be a doormat. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Paula. Thank you.
No one's left. I don't know what people said they have, but they haven't.
Make yourself known in the chat if you're a cult member that's left after yesterday.
Yeah,
say me in the chat if you're an ex-cult member.
Yeah, well, obviously, people that are trolls are going to say, yeah, me. No, nobody. No one.
I've already got one, I think.
Yeah, palpitations, yeah.
Right.
Oh, there you go, loads of
1,
money left.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
Can we block the hate, the trolls, please, guys?
34, 35, 36.
Out with the trolls.
39, 50. 51, 52.
I don't have boxes on here. Do you want me to put
53.
boxes in? I have to go into my account.
Yeah, you rebranded Squeak FYP.
Account.
There was called FYP, changed the name to Squeak FYP. They're still going, there's still loads.
Oh my god.
I don't know, but would people want to come in? Does them?
Oh my goodness.
So boring. Oh, it's not me again, is it? You're getting bored listening to me. EQ is pleased the beef that was fed and Luke has been reset. Okay, so
EQ does not like bread. Yeah, she's just taking the mick.
You know what? I was actually thinking today about the Red situation. I'm glad it's all been put to bed, so to speak. I know she will still backbite about me and I'll do it about her, but I'm glad that we all had those conversations the other day because it has really reset the astronomical beef.
Yeah, and that's good, all right? But however, Miss Red can never talk now on EQ what she said about her grandbabies, okay? Because this is the second time now she's been friends with this person, right? Which is fine because I sat with her, I was friends with her as well. But I wasn't the one calling it out; she was calling it out. So she can't now backtrack if something happens between her and EQ and says, "But she said about my grandbabies," because now you're now sitting with her. Because I think it was EQ in her box, which is fine that people put it to bed and everything else, but they can't talk about the past now, in my opinion. And that's why I don't talk about the past, because in regards to EQ right now, is because I sat with her too.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not too bothered now. I feel like she said this morning, she feels refreshed and like she got things off her chest. I felt like I did too, you know, and I'm not in
not friends.
beef with Miss Red.
If they're not friends, okay, fine, they're friends. Maybe because obviously it was going too far, they've just decided to put it to bed. And that's good. Everyone's saying, oh, thank you, Linz.
They're not my friends. I won't like them ever, you know what I mean? But I don't need to be at that level with them now, which is good, you know what I mean?
Is Luke on today?
Oh, yeah, no, EQ does not like bread. Yeah, she's just taking the mick.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I was actually thinking.
Yeah, we'll see what happens anyway, because Luke's on today at 3:30, is he? Is he on today? Well, Cam too, if he is. Yo, hello. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Katie. To be honest with EQ, she moves but doesn't forget. He's normally on a Wednesday. He does it every day, doesn't he? Your true supporters are still here? Yeah, absolutely.
On the Sports Direct one.
That gets a fright. Well, boring.
Bring something.
Corey and Swearing Shep talk about meeting up.
Maybe the second week of September, maybe we could pencil that in and get back to me in due course.
Could do, yeah. My son's actually turned 21 that week, but I'm not cool like the next month, you know what I mean? So we'll be partying anyway. But yeah, second week in September sounds pretty alright.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna plan this. We're gonna do some content videos, and I've been on a farm many times. Have you got some wellies for me, or what I need to purchase?
What size do you love?
Size 10.
I've got some Lishamos, yes.
Yes, flip flop, you can.
Lishamos.
Yeah, Lishamos.
Who's worn them?
Jack, you like it?
I'll purchase my own. It's okay.
Okay.
It's alright. It's alright.
Alright,
I know where it's
bound on Amazon or something, you know.
Oh my god, don't trust her. Well, I'm very sorry, guys, but me and her have spoken off the app since day one. So your fault.
You left in the pig paddock with Bobby and Wendy. Well, we went up
they're all telling me to go camping.
Hey?
They're all telling me to go camping. I'm not going camping.
Camping up the fucking field.
I don't know where you are. Where are you in the country?
I'm in Derbyshire, darling. Derbyshire. In between Derby and Nottingham. Actually, everyone knows where I am.
How far is Nottingham?
Oh, just say Nottingham. Actually, never mind.
3 hours.
Oh, yes, well, to be more precise, it's called Belper. That's where we live. Everyone kind of fucking knows anyway. Belper, darling, yes.
Where is Belper?
Derbyshire, I told you. Belper, yes.
Derbyshire.
That's right, that's where we are.
3 hours and 12 minutes, dear.
Oh, it's only on 12 minutes, but it was a pity.
What a bloody pity.
I mean, you can
Thanks
say
for having me, guys.
Yes. I'll have to sit in the Range Rover with a heated seat. Yes.
No, I could never be friends with Miss Red or Luke. I think too much has happened. You know, too much history there. So yeah. I mean, we could be civil, but whether they want to be, that would be down to them, really.
You're in Belper. Oh, we got somebody in here from Belper.
Oh, look
Near
at
me.
that.
Well, unfortunately, guys, you won't know what I'm going up there.
I got eggs on the tree. If you want some eggs, love, you know where to come. Fresh out the butt,
Thank
love.
you, Indigo Moon.
I feel as if you could do better marketing than fresh out of the butt, love.
It is fresh out of the bundle, isn't it? And put in the box and put it out here.
You know what, right? I've had a lot to say about this lady here, Swearing Ship, right? A lot of people have had a lot to say about her, but not that I know of. She's not spoke on me. She might have, or she might have spoken on me once, I think. But however, she hasn't really spoken on me, so I don't really have an issue with Swearing Ship, you know. And I'm not going to listen to other people. They might have a problem with her. That's your opinion, but you know, I don't have any beef with this woman here. So true, yeah, you know. She might not be everyone's cup of tea, but you know, at the end of the day, I think somebody, I think it was EQ, actually came out about her family, and I kind of put it on this app. Do I regret that? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I do a little bit, because at the end of the day, that's her family. Do you know what I mean? And she's going to protect her family. She keeps to herself. Yeah, she does keep to herself. Yeah, so I do get where she's coming from, you know, I really do. Was I wrong for that? Yeah, I think I was wrong to put that on TikTok. Thank you, Debs, thank you. Can't apply to HRC. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me just play the rest.
Oh, alright.
Do you like them?
No, because if you wash them and wipe them, it takes the protective layer off your egg, and it reduces the longevity of the egg. Is that wrong? The life.
Good of you.
Is that very good?
Yeah, you did.
I got no GCSE, sorry, you know.
No, you did very well. So you're telling me they go, and then you just go, dip, dip.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, literally, like in there, what's being sold today, and it was absolutely full, was yesterday's eggs.
I'm gonna buy one of those. I'm gonna buy one of those farmer's jackets as well. You're gonna see me.
Boot sale, I got this from, you know.
Nice. I might just wear Chelsea boots.
I never Chelsea boots. No, Chelsea boots are terrible, because I was wearing them today and I was sliding on the field. Don't do it. Dangerous.
So I'm gonna need to get proper bunnies.
Yeah.
Wellingtons.
Wellington boots, darling. I mean, if you want to be bougie, you're there with the last Chameaus, darling, which you know. Look, that's what me want.
I think, you know, if Swearing Ship and Corey was to meet up, I think they'd probably get quite a few views. Yeah, I think there'd be a bit of content there. Absolutely, especially if Corey is picking up shit. Yes, scoop up that poo. That's what we want to see, absolutely.
Which one's David Beckham wears them? And Darby.
Oh, it's good enough for David Beckham. It's good enough for Corals.
You know what I mean?
Lash Mo's.
Have you got some stairs? Oh, stairs on sand. I do not get outside. Do not know. Stairs there. Oh, I need you for something else.
Thank you, Marie.
That were it. I'll send you the pictures. Totally forgot.
Oh, darling.
It's very nice, aren't they? I have them in
Cam
green
to
hands,
Miss
so
Red.
thanks to Jack.
Why? What's been going on? Shall we cam to her? Okay, one sec. Give me a sec then.
As much as I don't like Levi.
Not put the Evo on a number one. Any of you, I see any of you dropping heartbeats to that Evo one, even though I give against Levi yesterday. That doesn't matter. Really, you can all forgive me for that thing. But yeah, keep Alex at number one, guys. Do not let.
And can I also just say, because I did hear a bit of the video, and I assume she was going to say, even though I hate Levi, I support Levi. I don't want to. I will have an opinion if she ever drags this man again, because now, in my opinion, the only reason I didn't like Levi is because he was associating with me. No other reason, because they're probably going to be loving him very soon. Because they fall out with me, next minute they're like besties with them. It's very strange.
Come on, everybody, chill. Well done, Lisa.